We just got back, unloaded the van from our trip to the post office. This is what the first shipment of things looks like. So today we got our Maxxair fans. We have two of them, Maxxair Deluxe fans. Yeah, here's what they look like. We got the ones with the smoke colored lid. So there's two of these. This is our sound deadening stuff. We have 4 boxes of Kilmat. We got 4 because we were reading about other guys who've done the transit vans, and they said 4 boxes is a good amount for the transit. So we might have an extra box, I don't know.
No, it seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot, but we'll see when we get going. We have butyl tape for installing the fans here. We have exterior plugs. This is to plug in our shore power to power the van whenever we're someplace that we can do that at. And then we have 2 of these. These are for exterior AC power. If we're parked in the desert, go ahead and open that up, please. If we're parked like out in the desert and we need to clip Bailey's claws, we have exterior plugs, and we got 2 of them because one will be run off of the inverter, be wired to the inverter. The other will be wired to our shore power. So when we're plugged in, we don't have to run the inverter if we need exterior power for anything. Little roller for rolling out the sound deadening mat. You need to roll it flat, and we'll show you that when we get to that point in the process. This is the insulation we bought from Jason down in California. We have a rivet or a plus nut tool right here. This is for installing the plus nuts in our van. This is a pneumatic tool. We'll show you how this works when we get to that point. But basically that helps you install those nuts, specialty nuts for attaching things to the van. And then we have 4 batteries. These are Lion Energy. They're 105 amp hour each, so we're gonna have 420 amp hours of battery to go with our 600 watts of solar on the roof. Yeah, that's a heavy duty tool right there. It's a nice tool. So this is shipment number 1 of things. We made a trip to Home Depot and Lowe's today. We got the materials we need to build our roof rack. We're going to build it out of this Unistrut. It's also called Super Strut. And we're also going to use this material to make the side rails for the bed, and then the actual bed frame, the members that will go crossways this way to put the platform on. So we have enough to do all of that. Unistrut has connectors that are specific to their product. We bought, I don't know, they're in one of these bags. We bought a bunch of connectors and just different parts and accessories to build the roof rack. We got our solar panels today. We ordered everything through Renogy. They're a very reputable company. We've watched many videos on van builds. We've read many reviews on different solar panels and different solar systems. And Renogy is a top company in the solar industry. So we actually got 4 panels. These are 200 watt panels. We're using 3 of them. Jerry's getting a 200 watt panel. I think he's going to put it either on his van or his trailer. I'm not sure which, but he's getting one of them. So we're going to have 600 watts of solar on the roof. So 3 of these panels are ours. And we also got, hi Bailey, she got hosed and then rolled in the dirt. She's pretty much a mess. We also got a box of goodies. These are some wires and connectors and things in here to put the panels together on the roof. And this is our inverter. We have a 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter from Renogy. So that's our inverter. More stuff. We made a trip to Moses Lake today. We've got everything we need for our flooring. So this is our, well, first let's start with this. So the 1x3s are going to go across the van here, across the ribs to beef up the floor, make a little platform. In between the sections of 1x are going to be this insulation. This is 3/4 inch insulation, and it has an R value of 5, which is really good. We're happy with that. We have some maple plywood, 1/2 inch maple plywood that will go on top of everything else. We have some adhesive here so that we can stick down these 1xs to the metal of the van, and also to help just kind of tack down things before we actually screw the plywood into the 1xs. Got some screws, Dremel tools here. We're going to use these when we do the roof rack. We'll show you, but the holes in the van, the holes on top of the van are offset from the threaded holes underneath, so we need to kind of grind out a space to make that fit. We have cable wire, battery cable wire to go from our truck battery down through the wall and across to our battery to battery or DC to DC controller, so we can charge our lithium batteries while we drive. That's the DC to DC battery charger that came in the mail today. That's from Renogy. More from Renogy is mounting brackets for the solar panels and the hood that goes on the roof to let the wires go through, waterproof hood. That's in there. We've got some fasteners, more nuts and bolts, unending supply of nuts and bolts, and an extension cord, which will tell you why we've got an extension cord later. UPS just showed up with a big box, weighs about 44 pounds. I think it's our fridge. I'm pretty excited to open this up. Let's take a look. Bailey's excited too. She's bringing me a toy. Let's see. Let's see. Her. Can you drop it? Let go. Let go. You gotta leave it. Good girl. Ready? Go. Oh, that was a dud.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Sherry's excited. Yeah, Sherry was in the shower. I was like, okay, I gotta wait for her to get out of the shower. You wanna hold the camera?
Let's see what we got.
Yeah,
oh my
baby.
gosh. It's early.
It is early.
What do you got, Bailey?
Camping,
excited?
outdoors, home patio, oh, no, it's our stove.
Oh, our stove.
Oh,
that's what, that's,
stove.
I was thinking, I was like, that's not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
Backcountry. Right.
Yes.
Well, it's also exciting.
That's, oh God, that's very exciting. I'm thrilled. Okay, let me actually flip this over and dump it. Watch out, baby. Wing.
Right. Backcountry was the stove.
I assume I can put it upside down, right?
I don't see why not.
Be gentle with it. Whoop, oh, look at me, stickers. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that fridge isn't as big as I thought it was going to be.
What I thought it was the fridge too. Is like, oh, that's not as.
It's like, wow.
Handles are not on, so let me pick it up like this.
Oh. Oh.
That's the back.
Ooh, a little hard without the handles,
Yeah, a
huh?
little bit, but it's okay. Look at that. Man.
Nice.
We went with the deluxe versus the standard model. Difference in the burner BTUs. I think standard was 7,500 BTUs. This is 9,000. Dimensions are all the same. Everything else is pretty much the same. I like the look of this one better than the standard, so aesthetically, visually, I like this better.
It's still a primitive unit.
Yeah.
The oven isn't like just set it and forget it kind of thing. You've got to really,
you got this little, you know, it's.
you've got to really kind of monitor it.
Oh, cool. That opens. It doesn't just fly open, and it'll stay.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's nice. So there's the handle, oven handle. Oh, they're zip tied to the rack.
Woohoo!
There's our oven. Really excited.
Very cool.
I'm here working solo today. Sherry's dad had a doctor's appointment in Spokane, so Sherry and Paula went to that with him. Got a few things done inside the van today, but the FedEx guy just dropped off our refrigerator. Let me show you real quick. Iceco dual zone, 90 quart fridge freezer combo. The lids will open in either direction. So they'll open that way, or they can open this way. So, you know, depending on where you put it, if you can access it from both sides, that's a great feature. This will open this way too, without having to change the hinges or anything. So that's really nice. We will use this side as the refrigerator side. It's nice and big. It's very spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. And we'll use this side as the freezer side. again, still nice and spacious. There's lots of room in here. I am going to plug this in because I'm very excited to get this working. See how it runs and how well it cools. There's controls over here. Let me spin it around so that you get the better view with the light on the other side. So hold on. Okay, so this is, if you're looking at it from the front of the unit, this is the right side. So it has two zones, left and right zone. You can change the temperature independently of for both of them. It has a battery monitor, so you know if you're draining too much of your battery. I'll read more about that. Max and Eco. You can run either Max or using a little less power. It also has a USB port, two USB ports on this side for charging. It has AC power here and DC power there. So it has plugs for different things. Make sure those tabs go back in there. These handles are beefy. That's metal. It's a metal handle. Very beefy, very strong. Spin around again. Venting on the front, venting on the side there. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of doing some projects and had to take a break to play with this. It has another DC outlet here. No vents on this corner, this side. Let me spin it around one more time. And more venting back here. So it looks like all the venting is on the freezer side. This is obviously where the compressor is, where everything needs to vent out of. So I'm going to plug this in and get a timer going and see how long it takes to get to temperature on each side. Set the one side for refrigerator and the other side for freezer. So pretty excited about that. Took us a while to figure out the fridge that we wanted. And when we did, we had to figure out the size that we thought we would need. And then there's looking at the price tag. You know, you have to kind of bite the bullet on some certain things and just, spend the money for a good quality item. And the refrigerator is an absolute necessity for us, and having large capacity it's pretty nice, actually, to be able to live in a van and have large capacity for fridge and freezer. So